Today, we'll experience the origins of evolution of the term Mayday as a global distress call, as well as the Mayday celebrations and Workers' Day that takes place on May 1st. The word Mayday has become synonymous with emergency situations in aviation and maritime contexts. But where did it all begin? And how did the Mayday festivities and Workers' Day connect with this term? Let's dive into the history and significance of these fascinating traditions. Our story starts in the early 20th century, when aviation and radio communication was rapidly developing. At that time, pilots and radio operators were in need of a straightforward, easily recognizable word to signal distress during emergencies. Enter Mayday. But why Mayday? The term originates from the French phrase m'aider, which means help me. Frederick Markford, a senior radio officer at London's Croydon Airport, proposed the term back in 1923. Markford sought a word that would be understood by both English and French speakers, as most air traffic during that period was between London and Paris. Although the adoption of Mayday as an international distress call wasn't immediate, it eventually gained traction. In 1927, the International Radio Telegraph Convention of Washington made it official, stipulating that Mayday should be transmitted 3 times in a row, followed by the details of the emergency. Fast forward to 1948, when the International Civil Aviation Organization introduced the phonetic alphabet, which many of us recognize as Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and so on. Despite this new method of communication, Mayday persisted as the universal distress call. Over time, the term expanded beyond aviation. In 1966, the International Maritime Organization adopted Mayday as the official distress signal for ships and boats. Meanwhile, Mayday has been a traditional day of celebration for centuries, with some of the earliest festivities happening pre-Christian times. In Europe, May 1st was historically associated with rural pagan festivals, welcoming the first day of summer. This was truly a cause for celebration. In English tradition, Mayday is celebrated by crowning a May Queen and dancing around a maypole. The Finnish recognize a carnival-type celebration in the streets that includes a special type of lemonade made with lemons, brown sugar, and yeast. In France, it is correct to give people either dogwood or lily of the valley, while Italians celebrate a seasonal feast in honor of the arrival of spring. Mayday has also been designated as Workers' Day or International Workers' Day in many countries, commemorating the historical struggles and gains made by workers and the labor movement. In the United States and Canada, a similar observance known as Labor Day occurs in the first Monday of September. So why is May Day celebrated on May 1st? Interestingly, the choice of May 1st is purely coincidental, unrelated to the French origins of the term or the air traffic between London and Paris. The day was chosen simply because it's easy to remember and marks the beginning of the month, making it a convenient time to remind people of the importance of this life-saving distress call. From its humble beginnings in the early days of aviation to its widespread use in both maritime and aviation emergencies, May Day has become a symbol of hope and a beacon of assistance during crisis. Alongside the distress call, May Day and Workers' Day celebrations have evolved over time to honor the arrival of spring, the spirit of unity among workers, and the labor movement's accomplishments. As we acknowledge May Day and May Day on May 1st, let's take a moment to remember the countless lives saved by this distress call, the brave individuals who have responded for such calls of help, and the significance of workers' rights and achievements throughout history. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of May Day, and Workers' Day. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay updated on all our latest releases. Until next time, stay curious.